Have you ever wondered why the steak at a restaurant always tastes better than the steak that you attempt to make at home? What do the restaurants do to make their steaks and all of their food taste so good? Well, today we're going to show you how you can make your steaks, chicken, seafood, pork, and vegetables taste just as amazing as the fine dining restaurants. And what is their secret weapon? Butter. That's right, butter. The best French chefs have used this trick for years, and the finest steakhouses in all the world use herb butter on all of their meat, seafood, vegetables to give you that mouth-watering experience when you take that first bite. So today we're going to show you how you can make herb butter right at home. It's going to be delicious, so stick around and we'll show you how we make it. My name is Mark Phillips. I've been in the food and beverage business for over 30 years. Throughout my career, I've had the opportunity to be in over 10,000 kitchens from around the world. Each week, I travel to a different city and get the opportunity to call on some of the most amazing chefs in the industry. The Kitchen of Chef Mark is a channel dedicated to showing you how you too can make fine dining, restaurant quality food right in your own home. We'll travel together, we'll cook together, and we'll have some fun along the way. Welcome to the Kitchen of Chef Mark. Now let's get cooking. Garlic herb butter, the secret weapon of fine dining restaurants. One of the reasons that restaurant food sometimes tastes better than food made at home. But today we'll show you how to make garlic herb butter for your kitchen. Here's what you'll need. For the garlic butter, 1 stick of unsalted butter, 2 tablespoons of Italian parsley, 2 tablespoons of fresh thyme, 2 tablespoons of fresh chopped chives, 2 tablespoons of fresh chopped scallions, 1 teaspoon of minced garlic, 1/2 teaspoon of fresh cracked black pepper, and a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, which is optional. For the utensils, you'll need a large bowl, a tablespoon and spatula, a knife and cutting board, and a sheet of plastic food wrap. Our first step is to cut the butter into small pieces and then put it into a bowl. But don't melt it. We need the butter to stay solid so that we can roll it up in the plastic wrap later. The smaller pieces will help us to mix the butter with the ingredients as they are added into the bowl. Next, we'll pull the leaves of the Italian parsley off of the stems. Once we're done, we'll chop and mince the parsley up and add it into our bowl of butter. We'll do the same for the fresh thyme. We don't want stems in the herb butter, so grab the top of the thyme and squeeze the small leaves off of the stem. Since these are so small, there is no need to chop them up with your knife. You can put the thyme leaves right into your bowl. Chop up and mince up the chives, the scallions, and the garlic, and add them all to the bowl of butter. Add in the fresh cracked black pepper from a pepper mill. You'll get a much better flavor if you crack and grind the peppercorns yourself. Although pepper typically lasts a long time, there is a noticeably fresher taste when you grind it yourself from a pepper mill. The salt, which is next, is optional. Most meat, especially steaks, are seasoned with salt before they're cooked, so you don't want too much salt. This is where you'll need to experiment as you go along. Mix all of the ingredients together, and if you find that the butter is still a little too cold to manage, you can put it in the microwave for about 10 to 15 seconds on half power. But again, remember, you don't want to melt the butter, you just want it to be soft. Use a tablespoon and spatula to put the butter onto a sheet of plastic wrap. Spread the herb butter out evenly. Pull the wrap over the herb butter and begin to roll it up. holding the ends of the plastic wrap so that it compresses into a log shape. Fold the ends of the plastic over and the herb butter is ready for the refrigerator. Refrigerate it for at least 2 hours and you're ready to use it. The herb butter will last up to 2 weeks in the refrigerator or 22 years in the freezer. When your entree is ready to serve, add a piece of the herb butter on top and let it melt as you serve the plate to your guest. And voila! You've just learned the secret weapon of fine dining restaurants. It was delicious! Until next time, bon appetit!